This is Rebecca with Red True Crime, and I'm doing a Facebook Live. Interesting change of events. I actually have someone that I've been talking about a lot with the Marissa Carmichael case, willing to come on and say her side of things. So I'm going to bring her on here. Her name is Tasha Poplin. You've heard me talk about her a bit, and she's ready to come on. So give me just a moment. So let's see. She's coming on now. Hopefully it'll add her here in just a second. Adding. It's really thinking about it. So Tasha is the person that I've spoken about saying she found the shovel. She was also the ride that Marissa took into Greensboro that night. And it looks like she is alive now. So, hey, Tasha.
Hi.
Hi. So I was trying to give a little background as you were being added. So I basically said that you were somebody I said that had found the shovel, and that you were also Marissa's ride into Greensboro that night. So that's all as far as I got. I like to take this opportunity, one, to thank you for taking time out of your day to talk to me.
No problem.
And two, let's go ahead. Why don't you go ahead and start with how you got involved in that night, starting off with Marissa.
She texted me and was like, "Will you give me a ride, please? I got $20 for gas." And I was like, "Okay, I got you. I'm dropping somebody off." I think I was in High Point or Thomasville. I'm not sure which one I was in. But come back, got her. I had a car full of people when I got there. And I didn't know Janijah was going with her. And Janijah, come out of the house. I'm like, "What's up?" And we piled everybody in like I normally would.
Okay. All right. And then where did you take them that night? Where did you actually drop them off at?
I dropped them off in Greensboro at the bar, but I went to City Trends first. I think I was stopped by City Trends first, maybe a store, I'm not sure. But then we went to the guy that was on here saying stuff. And the only reason I know that is because I seen the man in the wheelchair come out of the house. And Janijah's like, "Yeah, that's him. That's the one who gave her the pills." And I'm like, "Okay, now, yeah." Because I took her to him. And then she got back in the car and was like, "These are real," and telling me, about pills. And I'm like, "Okay, whatever." Okay. But I got her to the bar around, I don't know, sometime around 8.
Okay, so you never took her to Mo's house?
No.
Okay.
The first time I met Mo was at Exxon whenever everybody was out there.
Okay. So what bar did you take her to?
117.
It was 117 Sofa Lounge. Okay.
No, it wasn't 117. It was a Mexican bar. It's real long and blue.
Okay. I'm not familiar with it, but I can always look that up later and figure out which one that is.
Yeah,
so,
okay. Yes, I dropped her off to meet Mo.
Okay.
Yeah.
At that place. So she met Mo, and then where did you go after that?
Me and all of my children. It wasn't actually children. There's grown children, but Salisbury. Was it Salisbury?
Okay. So
yeah, something like that.
At that point, when you dropped her off to meet Mo at that bar, that was the last time you saw her?
Yes. And then I was texting her. I was like, "Dude, if you don't want anybody to know where you are, just let me know you're okay." And her family's like, "What did you mean by this?" I'm like, "What the hell do you think I meant? If they don't want you to know, if she don't want you to know, at least let me know, hey, I'm okay."
Right.
And she never texted me.
So she didn't text you at all that night?
No.
Okay.
But she knew I had everybody in the car. I raised a bunch of kids, like my aunt's kids. I had all of my aunt's kids in the car. They're like grown teenagers, like turning 18, turning 19. But I had all of them in the car and their girlfriend, and we went and I stayed the night with them and the girlfriend at the grandparents' house.
Okay. So when did you get notified that she hadn't been home? When did you know there was an issue?
I think it was the next morning.
And who told you?
And then Janijah. I think we went straight, or it was either Janijah or Sarah. I'm not sure which one it was. I can probably look. But as soon as I got note of that, I went right back and I was asking questions.
Okay. So you've seen my videos. You've been on my YouTube channel. You've made your comments.
Yes.
Which it's fair. I mean, it's an open forum. Say what you need to say. Can you elaborate more on the shovel thing? Because there's been so many people talk about the shovel that was found at the Airbnb. Can
Yes,
you,
of course.
yeah, can you
Okay,
elaborate on
so we were all at and the shovel wasn't found at the Airbnb. It was at the, like, a couple blocks over or something, like 1 or 2 blocks over. I'm not sure which one it is.
that? Okay.
But, like, they told us to come right around the block, so we went right around the block from the Airbnb. We were all over there, being detectives, trying to be detectives. And, went around there, and there was already people there, and Diamond pulled up. They were getting out of the car. Victor was there. He was in his truck. I'm not even sure who else was in Victor's car. And then I had my mom's car, and me, Janijah, whoever, me and my sister. And so we pulled up, and Diamond was already recording the shovel and the garbage cans and where they found it. And I'm walking up, and they're like, no, we hadn't touched it. Like, they were touching it, like, with the end of their coat or something. And I was like, well, I'll touch it, because I'm like, it's one person. It's one spot that I'm touching it on. I'll touch it, put it on the back of the truck, and it's just one person. Not everybody messed with it. And they had it on camera. Like, she had it on her camera, Diamond did. But that was her old phone. She doesn't have it anymore. So that part sucks.
So my question is, what was it about that shovel that made it significant for them to grab it? Like, what was it about it?
Absolutely nothing. Just like the keys that were hanging on the pole, there was keys that were hanging by a picture in Greensboro that they had put up. And the thing was, the picture kept getting taken down, and then the girls would ride through and put it back up, and it would get taken down. They'd ride through and put it back up, and then one day, mysteriously, at a light, I don't even know what light it was, but there was a thing of keys hanging there, and everybody's talking about it. And I told the detective, and everybody's telling the detective, and they're like, well, that's not relevant, da 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 da. And everybody's like, no, what if she's locked up? What if those are the keys to find her? Like, what the fuck do you mean? So we go. Janijah's like, don't touch the keys, Tasha. It's evidence. And I'm like, dude, I just leave them here and somebody's just going to pick them up? Like, what? What do we do? And then I had it on my lap. I'm like, dude, I have these keys if they're anybody's, and they should still be in Victor's glove box, wrapped up in 2 pairs of gloves, because he don't go through his truck, so it should be there.
Okay. So I guess the question everybody has on their mind, and I'm going to ask this with the utmost respect. Do you know where Marissa is?
I know for a fact that she got in the car with Sean and has not been seen ever since. I don't know whether my thoughts, I don't know, like, whether to say they got in an argument, he hurt her, but, like, that's what we were doing. Like, we were looking everywhere he could have been driving, looking for her. So
in your opinion, sorry,
either he helped her leave or he did something.
Yeah, what do you believe? Do you think he's the person that is the most suspect in this, or do you think there's somebody else involved? I mean, what do you think happened?
There's the whole thing of somebody being involved is just crazy to my mind, because we know for a fact that everybody's like, yeah, she was here, and then boom, she goes to the store, Jersey drops her off, and then she hops in the car with him and gone. And then he lied so many times. Why was she asked to be dropped off right across the street from where she was whenever she didn't know what area she was in? She didn't know that area. She did not want to be in Cumberland Court. He did not drop her off there. He said he dropped her off at the store. He said she was asleep at like 8 in the morning.
Right.
He is the one who knows. If anybody knows anything suspect, because I don't like doing that. Like, oh, you know something. Like, it just drives me crazy, because you're accusing people, then people get death threats and be stupid. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Right. Well, everything is theory and conjecture. This is all, none of us are detectives. Let's make that clear. None of us are law enforcement. We're not detectives. So this is straight up just people with ideas and theories and just trying to figure out what's going on.
Right.
And I've listed I've listed several people. Like, I'm not saying anybody has done anything specifically, but I do think more than one person knows maybe what has happened to her, or where at the end result, at the end of the day, maybe they know where she is, but are afraid to say something or don't want to be involved. Who knows?
Yeah. And my thing to that, if anybody else does know, it would be the person that Sean's sitting next to, because all of her people, we done our part. Like, she wasn't too fucked up. She wasn't nothing. She was perfectly fine. She was trying to get home. She got in the car with a strange man, and now she's gone. I don't understand where anybody has a problem with blaming people or anything other than the person that she got in the car with.
So, in your opinion,
Nobody,
with the police
I
saying
don't know that
he's a
man.
witness, you know, the police calling Sean a witness, do you think he's a witness, or do you think he knows more than what the police are
He
elaborating?
is. I don't understand where the heck these detectives get off thinking that. Oh Lord, I'm very upset about the witness part because this man should not be no witness. He is the main suspect. This woman got in your car. You lied multiple times. Just
Right.
because his family's screwed up and don't know what the hell they're saying doesn't mean that this should be treated any other way than what the fuck it is. I'm sorry, than what it is. Like there's a
Right.
certain thing that happened. Hello, we know she got in the car with him. We know that he lied, said she was asleep, said that she was here. She was walking to the store, said that she walked to Sheets. How does she walk to Sheets? And you dropped her off, and you dropped her off in Cumberland Courts. What else? What else? Like, and people are saying that I lied. I have not lied about anything. Anything that I said that anybody thinks I lied about is just a misunderstanding. Okay. Or maybe I was going too fast and said he said, she said.
Right.
But sorry, I told you. Yes, baby. Tristan, be nice to your sister. Very nice. That's bad. Will you go color? Go color for me, okay?
No.
Okay. So, but I was trying to keep it away from my kids for a minute, so I'll talk
Yes,
lightly. Get you something. Just the fact that he is the one that she was with last. Like, I don't understand how anyone could think anything other than him knowing, because nobody else knows but him. He's the one who lied and said so much stuff that it's ridiculous.
No, I understand that. So, and that's been one thing I was very confused about, because she got in the car with him. He dropped her off at Cumberland Courts, and I know where Cumberland Courts is in relation to the Exxon, so I was very confused by that as well. And do you think, and this is, and I'm trying to be as gentle about this as I possibly can,
Mm-hmm.
do you think Marissa is still alive?
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't
I'm just
I?
asking, because it's been so much time. We don't know where she is. She's not reached out to family or friends. Do you think?
Now my child's father is calling me nonstop.
Mama.
It's nothing to do with her mama or screwed up family or
I mean,
her
she's being
anything.
held against
It's
her
the fact
will,
that
or
she went out.
Mhm.
It's the fact that she went out one night and things happen. It happens all the time, and most of the time shit happens to good people. Well, baby, I'm trying to pace away from y'all. What do you want? Okay, baby, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. My 5-year-old's girlfriend just broke up with him.
Oh no.
He's sad about it.
I bet. Yeah, it sounds like it. Well, here, I'm not going to try and keep you on here too much longer, because I know kids need your attention. But but in your opinion, you think she's still out there somewhere alive?
Yes, I had the feeling that she just left, but me thinking I'm just trying to get home, listening to her voice, like there's no way she just would leave. Like, I don't know. In the beginning, yeah, I thought she ran away.
So the
I figured it was.
possibility of her taking herself out of the equation, like she's just out there, like no one took her, no one's hurt her. She just may have just
And
left.
honestly, that right there is the type of person she is, to not talk to anybody at all. That really is.
Okay.
But the fact of her trying to get home, saying I'm just trying to get home, like I feel like, they got in a fight or something, because that's the only way that she would have been not able to do anything. Oh my God, my child's father will not stop bringing the phone off the hook.
Well, I will go ahead and let you go at this point. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me and go live to let people know what your thoughts are on this. And again, I'm sorry that you're being harassed by your baby daddy on this. But again, thank you for your time, and I will post this to YouTube. This will end up on YouTube for other people to see. And I hope we find her. I hope she's found.
Yes, and she's gonna be so mad at these females. I'm telling you that right now. So mad.
Right. I hear you. And But again, thank you for your time, Tasha, and you have a great day, okay?
Thank you. Hey, don't hit. Be very nice.